welcome to Coach's Corner. So this week we have the opportunity to catch up with Ollie Smith, head coach here at Bury St Edmunds. So Ollie, before we talk about the Wolfpack, the season, whenever we have someone like yourself on the show who's made it to the top of the game, we want to find out what the difference is between Level 1 rugby and the National League. So in your opinion, what is the difference?
Probably, if I had to sum it up, probably just consistency. If you watch some of the skill sets of our players here, and probably similar a few years back when I was at Isha, and even when I've been coaching lower down, it's just I'll have a player here that maybe we'll ask him to do a particular skill maybe 10 times and we'll get it right 4 or 5. Premiership and 9 or 10 every single time, and that's the big difference, because I've got players that got great handling abilities, some great kicking abilities. They tackle like demons, they have a good understanding, reading of the game. They just don't do it often enough. And the Premiership players or the top international players, they're on the money every single time. And it's interesting. There's some great lads here at this level, and in different setups, they might go a little bit further. But it's just that repetition. When you're still working on things 5 or 6 weeks later. Whereas you get a week at Premiership, and if you don't get it right, you're out of the team. That's probably the big difference, really.
So let's talk about the Wolfpack and the season, because I was looking through your results the other day, and if we don't talk about the opening defeat to Tunbridge Julians, from an outsider looking in, it's been quite a good season. Are you pleased with your first 11 games?
Yeah, I am, because we've made improvements from week to week. It wasn't particularly hard after the first week against Tunbridge to make improvements. Look, we had a huge turnover of players in the summer, and I think at our last count, some like 25, 26, might even be up to 27 coming in. Obviously not all of those that have come in are necessarily straight into the first team squad, but they're still players within the group that you still have to educate for sessions to work, and for then that to transfer into a game on a Saturday. We've made progress from week to week, and we're probably about where we should be, I think. We've still got quite a long way to go, but we're showing glimpses of what we can be about as a team.
What is the plan for this season then? What is this Wolfpack team capable of achieving?
If you ask me in 4 weeks' time, when we've played everyone, I mean, in reality, we've got obviously London Irish Wild Geese today, who are a team that look pretty tidy over the last 3 or 4 results. I mean, they've gone and beaten Taunton last game out, but then after that we're into Reading Enzians, Chinner and Cinderford, I think it is, before obviously we finally go back to our start of the second round of fixtures, effectively in Broad Street. Of those next 4 games after this weekend, 3 of them are above us, and those 3 are the top 3, I think, or 1, 2 and 4, if that makes sense. So that's where we know we're going to be. The reality is, of the top 4 or 5 teams, we've only played 1 so far, and that's Taunton here, and we lost them, and probably could have won. If we'd won, they would have had no complaints, and we had no complaints, they won, in all honesty. So there's the potential for us to really be challenging.